Hi everybody, it's Gail from Gail's Bookish Things. I have a very small unboxing for you today. These came in the mail, so that's always fun when you come home or somebody brings in the mail and there's packages. We all love that, don't we? It's really fun. I have to make sure I don't over order things just for that excitement. But I did do this Login Jotter membership a few months ago. And so what you do, you sign up for it. It's $5 a month, and each month they ship you a new field note size or pocket size traveler's notebook insert. And it's always a surprise. And hang on, my daughter's calling. Okay, I'm back. Anyway, so let's take a look at the Login Jotter insert. If you have a membership and you haven't opened it yet, don't watch this part because that'll be, it'll take away the surprise for you. I really like their envelopes. Make a story, tell a story, loginjotter.com. It's real easy to sign up for the membership. Just go to that website and you'll be taken directly to that. They have such neat notebooks, traveler's notebook insert type things. And they're, the small pocket size, and they have fun covers. Okay, anyway, I should stop talking. Let's see what this is. Oh, it's a duck. That's cute. It's like pixelated looking. My 13, almost 14-year-old son, I think will like this actually because he loves to draw things in pixels. And then I don't know the story behind it, but then when you flip it over, that's like that, so it's that way, and then you can flip it and it's that way. Flip for pocket carry. So maybe so that sticks out your pocket? I don't know. I'm not really sure. Ooh, this is fun. So there's like these little gun things. I guess they're all the same. And there's this little thingy here that looks like a controller. So see, if I were 13, I would know exactly what that's all about. But that's pretty cool. That's a lot of fun. I like that shade of blue. I'm going to have to show him and see what he thinks about that. I will add this to my collection. This will be my third unused one. If you use this size, this is a really fun little thing to be a part of. I have not ended up using them. I gave the first one to my husband. It was the Grand Tetons, I think. It's a real pretty picture of one of the national parks. But I just haven't quite found my niche or however you're supposed to pronounce that for that size. I see some people use the size as the mini art journal. I've thought about journaling to my family members and just recording fun things that they say or things I notice about them that I think are really special. Something that they might like looking back on someday when I pass them on to them. So anyway, I'm not sure. So far I'm staying with the subscription. I think it goes for a year and then maybe you have to renew it. I may just finish out the year. I don't know if I'll do it again. I think it's a great deal. I just, like I said, I haven't found my way of using these yet. If I ever get to writing the little stories that I want to write, maybe it'd be a good place to play around with that. We shall see. Okay, I'll set that off to the side because my next thing will fit in with these journals here. I have my December daily journal, which I've gotten the first couple of days and I need to yet do today's entry, and that's from Stacy Loves the Word. You can see her on Instagram. We did a swap and I got that really neat journal from her. And then I bought this Cherry Sky from Chic Sparrow. I put a couple festive looking bookmarks in there, which I have shown you before in this fun little semi-homemade charm just for the fun of the festivity. It seems a little special when you add that on there. So what I ordered here is to use with this. This is going to be my holiday planner where I'm doing a By the Well for God, His Peace Bible study for the month of December. I'm also keeping track of gift ideas in that. This is just sort of a daily challenge where I'm drawing and journaling about specific things for the month. And then this is my current Bible that I use. I read it. It's my kind of everyday Bible, but I also Bible journal in it. I've tried to keep it where I don't cover up the words. Some people do that, and that's fine, and they say they have another Bible that they use for actual reading, and they like to use sort of the Bible as their like palette. But for me, I kind of like using them as both, so I have kept my words readable. Some pages are minimal, and some are rather full when I do more of a thorough study or read through a book, like when I did here Hebrews. Earlier I did the book of Acts. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, I mean, like here I wrote tons of stuff. It was super fun. I really liked doing that, and I was really looking for details. Anyway, I am really getting off track, brother. Why I wanted to show you this is my current one. As you can see, you know, maybe Psalms on New Testament are rather full. They've been journaled in a lot. What I don't tend to do a whole lot of is some of the earlier books of the Bible. And part of that is because those are, well, they're a lot of numbers and like genealogy and things like that. I know there's treasures everywhere in the Bible. I just don't tend to go to that as much as I do all these other things. So I'm kind of thinking I need to switch Bibles out soon. I will probably use this to bring to church in my everyday read anyway. I mean, I love it. I really have been happy with this one. I like this soft cover. My other one is a hardcover. And I have found for the journaling, I actually kind of like this a little bit better. I'm not sure why, but I do. So, blah, blah, blah. All that talking to say, I decided it would be fun to bulk this up a little. I've seen some other YouTubers that have a ton of tassels and bows. I do have a Bible like that, and I got away from that with this one because I wanted to keep this a little more streamlined and just focus on doing entries that were not a lot of cardboard or tip-ins and stuff. I just wanted to keep it a little more streamlined. But I decided it would be fun to add a few more things, at least before I move on to my next Bible, which I will probably do a video on later. So I ordered I think it's a little set of bookmarks from, I don't remember her name. Let me see. Stacy. I shouldn't show all this. Guess this is Stacy. She's got I think it's like she has an Etsy shop, and she has Instagram kind of page where you can look and see all the stuff she sells on her shop. So let's see what I actually got and if I can give you any information on her. If you are interested, I will track it down, and I can certainly post that later. But I was excited to get this. The prices were super reasonable, and I thought it would be fun to get some bookmarks that somebody else made. This is cute. It's a little thank you sticker with flowers. I always like to see how people opt to package things. There are no nothing inside, you know, no order notes or whatever you might say, or receipt or invoice or whatever. But that's okay. I'll just look it up if anybody wants to know. But these are cute. I liked the fabrics or whatever. It's T320 if you decide you want ones like that. I'll try to post that maybe in the notes. So I picked these because they were more of a Christmas theme. And I like that they're smaller. In the picture, it looked like they were going to be really big, and I hesitated because I don't really want like something super huge sticking out of the top of my junk journal or my Bible. I mean, you know, if it's really big, it just kind of, I feel like it kind of gets in the way for me. I prefer something like this, and this is great. I like these gold clips. So this one is like a plaid, which I love. And then on the back, so she glued that on, and on the back she made it look really nice and tidy by putting on another piece of fabric so you don't see where it's glued. Let me turn this over. Actually, let me move that. And I'll put them here so you can see them all. There's the plaid one. And then this looks sort of like a holly. It's rolled to look like a rose or a flower, but it looks like it's holly, which happens to be the first word that I did for my December daily word focus on doing a drawing. In fact, I'll show you that real quick. I will digress again. You're probably thinking, oh brother, get to the point, like I would be thinking if I were watching me right now. But I made this list, I showed this yesterday, of 31 ideas, December daily drawing prompts, and the first one I chose was holly. So I did this today. This is kind of how I've always drawn holly. In fact, I think I've drawn it better. I don't like these heavy veins. I might go back and kind of mute that out. Oops. Anyway, there we go. There's holly. So that would be the perfect clip to add to that section. Anyway, that's not going to stay on there. I'll set it there. And then, if I'm seeing this right, although I can't tell for sure, well, yeah, it does look like music notes. So, you know, it's a flower, so you're not going to get all the fabric's design in it, but there's that little hint of that, which is too cute. I like that as a embellishment to music notes. And then here, another nice plaid, or like, what is that called? It's not herringbone, I don't think. Anyway, there's some name for that kind of fabric. But there, so those four were like $4 something, and then there were a few dollars shipping. So I think I paid about $7 or $7.50 for these four, and I think that is a really good deal. I mean, they're handmade and they're done very nicely. They're not too big, and they're really going to add a fun, festive touch or unique touch. So, you know, imagine this like sticking out of here. And that just adds a lot of fun, a lot of character. So if you're interested in bulking up your Bible, if you do Bible journaling and you like that look of lots of clips and tabs and so forth, maybe you would like something like this, a fabric flower, fabric rose. And then I know that I'm going to add this one here to my holly page. I mean, that's perfect, isn't it? So everything won't have its own bookmark probably, but that will. I'll turn it around. Whoops, he's bumping into my little gray guy. Let's move that down. Anyway, I'll flip that around. But there, you get the idea. Super fun. And like I said, I may add some to this just for the character. It adds to your journal or your Bible or whatever book you're reading. It's just fun, isn't it? Isn't that just cute? I love that. I love detail in things. I find that I'm really drawn to that. I can look at others' Bibles and that do the Bible art journaling and have the top spilling over with the different ribbons and so forth, and I love poring over detail. But I have learned if I do too much, like I can do this and I can do it for a while, I probably couldn't have tons of them and keep up with that. But for the holiday season, I'll enjoy that, and certainly for Bible art journaling, that's, in my view, kind of part of the fun of that. If you like that, that really is kind of the neat thing about it. So anyway, that's all for today. The Log and Jotter planner, wherever I put that, here it is, not planner, pocket or field note size insert from this month's club membership or subscription, I guess is the right way to call that. My December daily, my Christmas junk journal, planner, and my Bible, which I'm going to add Christmas entries to as well, and use some of those or some that came with my Buy the Well for God kit. So thank you for joining me this evening. I hope you're having a great day or have had a great day. I'm looking forward to seeing you again soon, and I am going to talk about making these two kinds of clips. So if you need some gift ideas if you have teachers or you have kids that have a teacher or a babysitter or, you know, a grandparent or aunt or, you know, anybody, a neighbor that you want a quick and easy, practical little gift for. We'll run through those. Super easy. You may already know how to do them, but I loved learning how to do this. So I will do that tomorrow or the next day, and we'll talk to you then. See you later.